Alright guys, we are back on the AFK Journeys beta Voyage account. So this video will be covering how do we increase our pretty much our characters level and then equipment level, and that's pretty much how to clear stuff because obviously early game there's probably going to be a lot of these mobs that you guys are kind of struggling because of the fact that your player level or especially your character level are not really well developed yet. You don't really have the best equipment possible. How do we even push stages when we are lacking? So first of all, let's kind of take a look at my team. So pretty much we are starting out with basically what we have when we enter the game. We have like the basic set of character. I definitely say Chippy and then Hammy are definitely two characters you want to get swapped right away. So the first thing in terms of tackling how to actually clear things, well, we got to do some summoning. So I feel like early game on, you don't need to be too, I guess, saving wise. You don't really need to save a lot of your summoning tickets like the letters. I think initially it's definitely okay to go in and do a few multi summons and whatnot just to kind of get your account started, because if you don't, you obviously cannot really progress anymore, right? So definitely the first thing you want to do to your account is at least do a few multi summon. If you feel like you have adequate enough characters like the one year pull, you feel like they are okay enough, meaning they are aka good, right? You can probably start proceeding with them. The rest I think is fairly easy. This game has a really generous upgrading system. Equipment wise, it is really easy as well. So those two components I don't think is the biggest deal. I think the first and foremost is just getting the characters. So we are going to be doing some summoning. So I have 9 or 59 of these tickets. So we're probably going to go through a few multi summon and then see how much characters we are able to get, especially things that are good. I know that this is my first time actually doing some summoning, so we are actually getting epic. Oh yes. So we are getting an epic right away. So getting Cecilia right off the bat is actually a very good sign. So she is going to allow us to push content fairly nicely. So we will kind of demonstrate that. Oh, we got Lucas as well. Let's go. So Lucas is a really good tank for early game. So I think we definitely hit the spot really nice. And we got Odie as well. We are cooking with this account. Let's go. We got Saf as well. Alright, we are on a roll. So if your first multi summon looks something like this, I think your account is on a very good path. Like 3 out of 4 characters are actually really dominant for early game, especially these 3. So I think we definitely did some good things. So we can probably go in a few more just to see what we can get, and then the next step we are gonna do. Oh, we only got 1. Because all the other ones are just upgrading with here. We got Valon. Valon's not bad. Our early game, he's not bad. Eventually, once we get more character, which for the duration of the beta, I don't think we can do anything other than that. So I think Valon will just be a good option for the time being. But man, our first multi was a banger. Hello. Unfortunately, we need to do at least one more multi summon before we are able to unlock our wish list. So we're gonna do one more real quick, and then I'm gonna on my back end I'm gonna do we got another epic. Oh, we got Rowan. Yeah, that's we got a really good set of characters to work with. Let's go, man. Yeah, we have a very good array of characters to kind of start out there. Another Odie, man, that's Pog. All right, that is insane, man. That is insane. All right, yeah. So this is just kind of talking about the wish list, obviously, because we have unlocked that. So I mean, pretty much the reason why we were able to get the character, I feel like, is because they are already preset to these. Oh, I mean, this is actually what I will want for my roster already. I feel like yeah, I feel like that's what I will kind of recommend as well, besides a few of these over here. So that's actually not bad. So I'm gonna do 2 more multi summon on the back end, and then we are gonna do some team building. Alright, so hopping back into this one here. So let's see if we can potentially get. No, this is a dud. Just gonna skip that. Salazar, not really what I want at the moment, right? Definitely not. All right, we can kind of skip this as well. Oh wow, we got a lot of Violon. Okay. We got Leica as well. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. So I think we are definitely really nice. And then, as I mentioned about the leveling system for this game has by far one of the more generous upgrading system because we are pretty much all our characters are based off from a resident level. So whatever the hands of resident level is, like the one that has the lowest, for example, Violon has the lowest one, the other remaining characters are gonna follow the same. So you only have to upgrade 5 characters, and the rest of them are just gonna be the same. So you guys, I cannot stress to you guys how ridiculously easy this is because you essentially only have to upgrade 5 characters, and that is it. So that is really nice. So we are gonna swap some characters out. So as far as what I want from main team now, I'm gonna put just gonna put Silly up top like this. Just gonna swap them out. Gonna put Roland now. Going to put Lucas up top as well. I think I'll also put, yeah, I'll put Audie as well. So I think this is a really good setup. We also are able to get the faction bonus because I do have 3 light bear character as well. So we are on a very good path, and these we are able to get some dupes as well. So, and then after that, we are going to talk about how do you actually just massively improve team. Because we can kind of show off a stat of one of these characters real quick. Because right now, as far as what they have, they're not really the best in level. So for example, let's kind of take a look at Celia. So let's kind of take a look at her stat. So this is pretty much her stat. I believe you just click away like this, and then click here. It's gonna show you the stat. So the hero stats: HP, attack, fist defense, and magic defense. A swallow. How do we improve on this? What do we do? Well, the answer is simple: equipment. Remember how earlier on I said the equipment is going to be the second puzzle into upgrading. Equipment is honestly not even something you worry about. So every day when you have your AFK progress, you unlock a certain reward. So depending on the amount of time you have elapsed, you get reward. So today I have already claimed mine a few hours ago, so I'm not going to touch mine right now. So essentially, every one of these one has the exclamation point mark, means I am able to I have a better one to quick equip. So that's what we're gonna do, and essentially that's it. That's how simple and easy you are able to upgrade your characters. Like you only take few seconds at the most, and then bam. All right. So this is why I cannot stress again how important it is to upgrade or play the AFK stage on a daily basis, or at least push as much as you can on a daily basis, because right now we are going to be able to push pretty good stages now. So we can take a look at the character as well, just compare the stat, and then I'll definitely for sure we should have we definitely have a little bit of a better stat. I'm not gonna say it's a huge improvement. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done, but we are on a very good progress. All right. So once we have that done, so what's next? What's the next best way to just kind of massively increase our stat? Obviously, we have this right here. So you claim your rewards, and then the next thing we can do, just level up, start leveling up. This is pretty much by completing or just getting the reward from the AFK reward, and we are able to accumulate a lot of them. So I think 40 for now. We kind of test out the water and see how things goes, right? I think at this point in time we should be able to push a lot of stages without any problem. So I'm just gonna keep upgrading all my characters to level 40 so we can get a pretty good base the resident. That's essentially it. So if you guys are like starting out new, well, so I'm out of hold up, wait a minute. Yes. AFK reward came in clutch. So early game on, if you guys are struggling, do not hesitate up your characters, because that's what you need to do. You need to continuously upgrade your characters so they can improve, so you are able to push the stages, because that's the only thing you can kind of do at the moment, because a lot of other events are locked underneath the AFK stages. So it is a very important you kind of go ahead and just upgrade a lot. So we do have some enemies right here, so we can kind of go ahead and start attacking them. So with this setup, I don't even think we will be struggling a lot. So gonna reform my team real quick. So I'm just gonna pop a few right here, just kind of line them up. All right, looks pretty good. Yep, like so. And then put Lucas up front like this. So yeah, we have a pretty cohesive team. Look at that. We also got the faction bonus. 3 out of the 5 characters that I have are from one faction. So we are on a pretty good roll. And that's essentially it. We pretty much have successfully just made our team better just by doing a few things. Obviously, summoning early game on, do not hesitate to summon because it's pretty much a must-have. You have to have better characters to kind of start off the game with. And secondly, do not hesitate to just mass upgrade your characters, because if you don't, you just won't be able to progress anymore. So at this point in time, I can easily just make my way through the storyline, because if you guys do take a look at the event or just the mapping goes, it progressively gets harder. So I think by the time you reach to this level, they kind of recommend level 45 for the overall stages. So it is very important to upgrade early on, so you guys are well prepared on to your journeys. That's pretty much it. So I think that's going to be pretty much it as far as just talking about the upgrading portion for this game. It's fairly easy and whatnot. But other than that, that's going to be pretty much it. So hopefully you guys are able to start your account with a very good multi-summon like I did. That was definitely a very good way to start things out. But other than that, that's going to be pretty much it for me. And I'll be catching you guys on the next one.